This message had to find its way to you. If you are seeing or hearing these words, it is not by algorithm, not by chance. This must reach you before tomorrow, before the sun rises on September 17th, 2025. This is a warning, but more than a warning, it is an activation key for every single chosen one on this planet. What is about to transpire between September 17th and September 21st is not a subtle shift. It is a quantum tear in the fabric of our perceived reality. A rare moon energy portal is cracking open, an event so potent that its vibrations are already beginning to ripple through the collective subconscious. Only a very few souls, the ones who have been doing the work, the ones with open hearts and listening spirits, might know that this is coming. But make no mistake, this energy will hit everyone. The unprepared will call it chaos. They will call it anxiety, confusion, a global madness. But you will know it for what it truly is, the greatest opportunity for spiritual acceleration we have seen in our lifetime. Before we go any deeper into the mechanics of this portal and the 7 strange, undeniable signs you will experience, I need you to anchor your energy with us right now. Do 3 things immediately to signal to the universe that you are awake, aware, and ready to receive. First, like this video to send a pulse of conscious energy into the collective grid. Second, subscribe and turn on all notifications, because the information I will be sharing over the coming days is time-sensitive and absolutely critical for your journey. And third, and most importantly, go to the comments right now and type the number 999. 9 is the number of completion, of divine wisdom, and of humanitarian service. Typing 999 seals your intention to complete this old karmic cycle and step into your role as a way shower for humanity. Do it now, lock it in. The period between September 17th and September 21st, 2025, will be marked in the Akashic records as the Great Unveiling. This is not just a full moon. This is a Pisces dream moon, amplified by a partial lunar eclipse that acts as a cosmic key turning a lock in the dimensional veil. The veil between our world and the higher realms has never been thinner. This lunar energy portal is a direct conduit to the 5D crystalline grid. Think of it as a massive celestial software update for the planet, and for every living being on it. For those who are not prepared, whose energetic systems are clogged with fear, doubt, and unprocessed trauma, this high-frequency energy will feel like a jarring, overwhelming surge. It will manifest as heightened emotional volatility, sudden bouts of paranoia, technological failures, and a profound sense of dislocation. They will feel lost, as if the ground is shifting beneath their feet, because it quite literally is. But for you, the chosen ones, the star seeds, the light workers, this is the moment you have been preparing for across lifetimes. This is your graduation. This energy is designed to activate dormant strands of your DNA, to awaken latent psychic gifts, and to catapult you onto your highest possible timeline. But this upgrade is not passive. You must consciously participate in it. And the first step is to recognize the signs, the strange, otherworldly symptoms of this massive frequency shift. These 7 signs are the universe's way of saying, "We see you. You are ready. Pay attention." The first strange sign you will almost certainly experience is what I call the sacred echo, or an undeniable shift in your auditory perception. You might be sitting in complete silence and suddenly hear a faint high-pitched ringing in one or both of your ears. This is not tinnitus. This is the sound of the portal itself, the frequency of the 5D grid bleeding into your 3D awareness. It might sound like a soft chime, the hum of a crystal singing bowl, or a clear high-frequency tone that lasts for a few seconds and then fades. Do not be alarmed. This is a confirmation. It is your light body being attuned, like a divine tuning fork striking a note to bring your entire energetic system into harmony with the incoming cosmic energies. You may also begin to hear faint whispers, or what sounds like distant music when there is no logical source. This is the thinning of the veil made manifest. Your spiritual guides, your ancestors, and your higher self are using this portal to communicate with you more directly than ever before. They are pushing messages through the static of the 3rd dimension. When you hear these sounds, do not dismiss them. Stop what you are doing. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and silently ask, "What is the message for me?" The answer may not come in words, but as a feeling, a sudden knowing, an image in your mind's eye. This is the new language of communication. Pay attention to which ear the sound is more prominent in. Traditionally, the left ear is considered the receptive psychic channel, receiving messages from the spiritual realm. The right ear is the active, logical channel, often receiving guidance about actions to take in the physical world. For the next 5 days, you are a divine satellite dish, and these auditory anomalies are your signal that a download is in progress. The masses will rush to doctors, fearing something is wrong with their hearing. You will smile with the quiet confidence of one who knows they are simply hearing the symphony of the universe for the very first time. The second profound and strange sign that will signify your activation during this portal is the experience of quantum time slips. Linear time, as we know it, is a construct of the third dimension. As this portal floods our reality with fifth-dimensional energy, that construct will begin to warp, bend, and dissolve. You will experience this in deeply personal and sometimes disorienting ways. You might look at a clock and see that it's 2 p.m., become absorbed in a simple task for what feels like 5 minutes, and look up to see that it's suddenly 4:30 p.m. Conversely, you could endure a period that feels like hours, only to realize that a mere 15 minutes have passed. This is not poor time management or distraction. This is direct evidence that your consciousness is beginning to detether from the rigid linear timeline. You are starting to operate on soul time or kairos time, which is fluid, cyclical, and based on energetic readiness rather than the ticking of a clock. You may also experience moments of extreme déjà vu, not just the fleeting feeling of having seen something before, but a profound full-body sensation of reliving a moment with crystal clarity. This happens as your current timeline begins to overlap and merge with parallel, more optimal timelines. The portal is collapsing probabilities and pulling you towards the path of your highest destiny. When these time slips occur, the key is to remain in a state of curious observation, not panic. Acknowledge it. Say to yourself, "I am shifting. I am ascending." Use these moments as anchors. They are cosmic winks from the universe, confirming that your vibrational frequency is rising, allowing you to perceive the true quantum nature of reality. People around you who are still locked into the 3D matrix will complain about losing time or feeling like the days are flying by with a sense of anxiety. You, however, will understand that time is not being lost, but transcended. You are learning to bend time, to expand moments of joy and compress moments of challenge, simply by holding your conscious focus. This is a superpower that is being activated within you right now. If you have already started to hear these subtle sounds, or feel the strange bending of time around you, I want you to go to the comments right now and affirm this activation. Type, "I hear the call," and "I am ready to shift." By writing these words, you are sending a powerful signal back to the universe. You are declaring your conscious participation in this grand awakening. This is not just a comment, it is a vibrational decree. It is you claiming your power as a co-creator of your new reality. Do it now, and feel the surge of energy as you align with thousands of other chosen ones who are waking up alongside you. Let's move on to the third sign, because it is perhaps one of the most intimate and revealing of them all. This sign is emotional polarity and spontaneous energetic clearing. Between September 17th and 21st, your emotional body will undergo a rapid and intense purification process. You might find yourself swinging between states of incredible blissful euphoria and moments of deep, seemingly inexplicable sadness or grief. One moment you might feel so full of love and light that you feel you could float away, and the next, a wave of sorrow for the world, or a pang of an old forgotten heartbreak, could bring you to your tears. Do not be afraid of this. This is not instability, it is alchemy. The high-frequency light pouring through the lunar portal is acting like a divine pressure washer on your energetic field. It is dislodging dense, low-vibrational energies that have been stored in your cellular memory for years, sometimes lifetimes. Old traumas, ancestral wounds, and karmic patterns are being brought to the surface to be seen, felt, and released for good. The tears that flow are not tears of sadness, but tears of liberation. The sudden anger that might flash is not your own, but a collective rage being purged through you. You are a sacred conduit for this cleansing. The key here is not to attach stories to these emotions. Do not try to analyze why you are suddenly sad. Do not get lost in the memory of the old wound. Simply allow the feeling to move through you like a weather system. Acknowledge it. Hello, grief. I see you. You are free to go now. Breathe through it. Imagine the emotion as a dark cloud passing through the clear blue sky of your awareness. The bliss and euphoria you feel in between these clearing waves are a glimpse of your true nature, your baseline 5D state of being. The portal is showing you both what you are releasing and what you are becoming. Those who are unaware will be completely overwhelmed by this process. They will reach for distractions, food, alcohol, mindless scrolling, to numb these intense feelings, thereby trapping the dense energy within them. You, however, will have the courage to sit in the fire of this purification, knowing that on the other side is a lightness of being, an emotional sovereignty, and an open heart that you have only dreamed of. This is the great purge before the great merger. You are making space within your vessel for more light, more love, and more of your own divine soul to anchor into your physical body. Embrace the polarity, for it is the engine of your transformation. The storm will pass, and when it does, the clarity and peace you will find in its wake will be the unshakable foundation of your new life. The emotional purification you are undergoing is just the beginning. It is the necessary groundwork for the deeper activations that are scheduled to occur within your consciousness during this potent 5-day window. As your emotional body is cleared of static and debris, your channels of perception are open to receive information from realms beyond the physical. This leads us directly to the fourth, and perhaps most mystical, sign you are bound to experience vivid dreamscapes and Akashic unlocking. Pay very close attention, because your sleep state is about to become the most productive and enlightening part of your day. Between September 17th and 21st, the boundary between your waking consciousness and your dreaming self will all but dissolve. Your dreams will take on a hyper-realistic multi-sensory quality that feels more real than your waking life. They will be drenched in color, rich with detail, and imbued with a profound sense of meaning that lingers long after you awaken. This is because you are not merely dreaming. Under the influence of this Pisces eclipse portal, your consciousness is being granted a backstage pass to the universe. You are actively traveling in your light body. You are bilocating to other timelines, visiting higher dimensional learning centers, and being granted direct access to your personal wing in the Great Akashic Library. You may have dreams of flying, not with the clumsy flapping of arms, but with an effortless, exhilarating soaring. This is a literal experience of you relearning to operate your non-physical body, remembering your innate freedom from physical laws. You may find yourself in classrooms or temples made of light, being taught complex sacred geometry or cosmic principles by beings who radiate pure love and wisdom. You will not understand the information with your logical mind, but you will absorb it on a cellular level, waking up with a sense of deep knowing that you cannot explain. Many of you will have profound reunion dreams. Loved ones who have crossed over will appear to you, not as ghostly apparitions, but as vibrant, healthy, and whole. They will not be there to rehash old dramas, but to offer you a single potent message of love, encouragement, or a crucial piece of guidance for your path forward. Listen to them. These are not grief-induced hallucinations, they are sanctioned visitations made possible by the thinning of the veil. Pay attention to symbols that repeat. You might see ancient keys, spiral staircases, endless oceans, or constellations you don't recognize. These are not random. These are archetypal codes being downloaded into your subconscious, designed to unlock latent gifts and forgotten soul memories. Waking up from these experiences will feel less like waking from a dream and more like returning from a tangible, profound journey. You may feel physically tired, as if you've run a marathon, but your spirit will feel expanded, energized, and deeply nourished. The unprepared will dismiss these as stress dreams or nightmares, waking up with anxiety, desperately trying to forget the intensity of their nocturnal travels. They will be afraid of what they cannot logically categorize. But you will know the truth. You will cherish these nightly missions. The most important thing you can do is to keep a journal and pen right by your bedside. The moment you open your eyes, before you even move your body, write down every single detail you can recall. The feelings, the colors, the words spoken, the symbols seen. Do not try to interpret them right away. Just capture the raw data. These dream entries are not mere stories, they are your personal intelligence briefings from the cosmos, your customized curriculum for your soul's ascension. They are the decoded map of your highest destiny, delivered directly to your consciousness while your ego mind is at rest. The fifth strange sign is one that will deeply impact your daily physical life, and it can be one of the most jarring if you don't understand what is happening. I call this sign the Great Energetic Mismatch or Frequency Dissonance. As the high-frequency light from this portal continues to integrate into your being, your own personal vibrational frequency is undergoing a massive and rapid elevation. You are literally being retuned to a higher octave of reality. The immediate consequence of this is that you will begin to experience a powerful and undeniable dissonance with people, places, and things that operate at a lower frequency. Things that you used to enjoy, or at the very least tolerate, will suddenly feel completely unbearable. It will be a visceral full-body rejection. For instance, you might walk into a crowded shopping mall or a noisy grocery store and feel an overwhelming wave of energetic sludge wash over you. The discordant sounds, the fluorescent lighting, the chaotic energy of the masses will feel like a physical assault on your nervous system, forcing you to retreat. A television show or movie you once found entertaining might now feel vapid, violent, or so saturated with low vibrational programming that you have to turn it off. The same goes for music. Songs with aggressive lyrics or chaotic rhythms might suddenly feel like nails on a chalkboard to your soul. This is not you becoming a snob or a hermit. This is your refined energetic system giving you clear, unmistakable feedback. It is telling you this is no longer a vibrational match for you. This drains your light. This is not in alignment. This energetic mismatch will be most palpable in your social circles and relationships. You may find yourself sitting with a friend or a group of people, listening to them engage in gossip, complaint, or fear-based conversation, and you will feel a profound sense of detachment, as if you are watching a play from a great distance. You will have nothing to contribute to the conversation, not out of judgment, but because your consciousness simply doesn't operate on that frequency anymore. The small talk will feel agonizingly hollow. The dramas will seem utterly meaningless. You may feel a deep, sudden urge to be alone, to sit in silence, to be in nature. This can be a lonely and confusing experience if you misinterpret it as you losing your friends or becoming antisocial. What is truly happening is a sacred sorting process. The universe is lovingly, but firmly, removing you from energetic entanglements that are holding you back. It is creating a vacuum, a sacred space in your life, so that new, higher vibrational connections that are in alignment with your soul's mission can enter. Your physical body will also participate in this great sorting. You may develop a sudden intolerance for processed foods, heavy meats, or excessive sugar. Your body will literally reject them, demanding clean, light-filled, high-vibrational sustenance, fresh fruits, vegetables, and pure water. This is your physical vessel, demanding the fuel it needs to hold the higher frequencies that are anchoring within you. The key is to honor these feelings without guilt or apology. If you need to leave a gathering early, leave. If you need to spend a weekend in silence, do so. If your body is craving a salad instead of a burger, listen to it. You are not rejecting the world, you are choosing to build a new one, and that begins with curating your own energetic environment. The unaware will fight this process. They will force themselves to socialize, to eat the junk food, to watch the mindless media, all in an attempt to cling to the familiar, and in doing so, they will create immense internal friction, leading to burnout, illness, and despair. You, however, will embrace the sacred art of release. You will gracefully bow out of what no longer serves you, knowing that in your solitude, you are not alone. You are in deep communion with your soul, with God, with the universe. You are in recalibration mode, and that is a holy and necessary state of being. If you have felt this shift, If you have felt the need to pull away from the noise and retreat into your own sacred space, if your dreams have become your new reality, I want you to anchor this understanding right now. Go to the comments and type, "I honor my energy, and I receive my divine downloads." This is a declaration of your energetic sovereignty. It is you giving yourself permission to follow the guidance of your soul, to release what is heavy, and to open yourself to the wisdom that is pouring in from the higher realms. Your words have power. Claim this truth for yourself now. Let's delve deeper into the mechanics of this frequency mismatch. It's not just about comfort, it's about spiritual physics. Every person, place, and object has a dominant resonant frequency. Before this portal, your frequency may have been compatible with a wide range of other frequencies, allowing you to move through different environments with relative ease. But as your core frequency makes a quantum leap upwards, your tolerance band narrows significantly. Think of yourself as a finely tuned crystal instrument. When you are in the presence of a chaotic, low-frequency sound, like gossip or fear-mongering, it creates a discordant vibration that literally causes your own energy field to shudder. It creates static in your connection to source. This is why it feels so physically and emotionally draining. Conversely, when you are in a high-frequency environment, like a pristine forest, listening to sacred music, or in the silent presence of a spiritually aligned person, your energy field harmonizes and amplifies. You feel energized, clear, and connected. During these 5 days, this effect will be magnified 1,000 times over. The portal is designed to make you exquisitely sensitive to frequency, so that you have no choice but to make new, conscious, soul-aligned choices. It's a universal intervention, a course correction of the highest order. It is forcing you to become a connoisseur of energy. You will no longer be able to run on autopilot. Every choice, what you eat, what you watch, who you speak to, will be a conscious decision to either uplift and expand your frequency, or to diminish and contract it. This period is a training ground. It is teaching you to be the fierce guardian of your own vibrational field, to protect your inner peace as your most valuable asset. This new sensitivity is not a weakness. It is your new superpower. It is your built-in, infallible guidance system, and it will navigate you flawlessly through the monumental shifts that are to come, ensuring that you stay firmly anchored on your highest and most beautiful timeline. Your soul has been waiting for this. It has been waiting for you to finally start listening to its subtle and not so subtle cues. And this portal is turning up the volume so loud that you can no longer ignore the call. As your energetic field refines itself and your sensitivity to the outside world becomes laser sharp, the universe will begin to communicate with you in a much more direct and tangible way. The subtle nudges of the past will be replaced by loud, clear, and often startling signs. This brings us to the sixth strange sign that chosen ones will experience between September 17th and 21st, a phenomenon I call accelerated synchronicity and symbolic manifestation. You are about to witness the collapse of the buffer of time between your thoughts and your physical reality. The universe is moving from a gentle conversation of whispers and nudges to a direct, real-time dialogue, using the language of symbols, numbers, and uncanny events. What you think, what you feel, and what you focus your energy upon will manifest in your external world with breathtaking speed. This is a training period, designed to make you profoundly aware of the power of your own consciousness as a creative force. It is both a gift and a profound responsibility. This is not for everyone. It's for the chosen who are ready to change their reality. I released a members-only deep briefing called You Are Gent Alert, September 21st, 22. New Moon is about to change everything. In that video, I reveal the exact activations and protections you must do. Click the description link or the pinned comment, and watch it before the energy lands. If you skip this window, you may never get this same upgrade. During these 5 days, you will notice an astonishing increase in synchronicities. You might think of an old obscure song from your childhood, and 2 minutes later, you will hear it playing in a cafe. You might be pondering a specific, challenging question, and you will open a book to a random page and find the exact sentence that answers it. You will see repeating number sequences everywhere. 11, 11, 222, 444, 777, not just on clocks, but on license plates, receipts, and street signs. These are not coincidences. These are cosmic post-it notes, deliberate markers left by your guidance team to let you know that you are on the right path, that you are seen, and that you are being guided every step of the way. The number sequences themselves carry specific vibrational codes. 111 is a gateway, an invitation to a new beginning, a reminder to keep your thoughts positive as you are at the precipice of manifestation. 333 is the frequency of the ascended masters, a sign that you are being surrounded and supported by powerful beings of light like Jesus, Kuan Yin, and Saint Germain. 555 signifies massive change, a signal that the old is falling away to make room for a profound transformation. Pay attention to which numbers appear most frequently. They are a tailored message about the specific energy you are currently working with. But this phenomenon will go even deeper than number sequences. The universe will begin to use the natural world as its canvas to communicate with you. You might see a specific animal repeatedly: a hawk circling overhead, a spider weaving a web in a conspicuous place, a lone deer that crosses your path and makes direct eye contact. These are animal spirits, or totems, bringing you specific medicine and messages. The hawk signifies a higher perspective, urging you to see your situation from a soul level. The spider represents creation, divine feminine energy, and the weaving of destiny. The deer embodies gentleness, intuition, and the courage to walk a path of the heart. When these encounters happen, don't just see them as random wildlife sightings. Stop. Take a moment to connect with the energy of the animal. Ask what message it has for you. The answer will come as an intuitive hit, a sudden download of understanding. Even inanimate objects will seem to conspire to deliver messages. You might find a single white feather on your doorstep, a classic sign from your angels that you are protected and loved. You might find a heart-shaped rock on a walk, a simple yet powerful affirmation that you are walking a path of love. The key during this period is to move through your day with a heightened state of awareness, with the expectation of magic. See the world not as a random collection of objects and events, but as a living, breathing oracle that is in constant communication with you. This accelerated manifestation, however, is a double-edged sword. Just as your positive, high-vibrational thoughts will manifest quickly, so too will your fears and anxieties. This is a crucial teaching. The universe is showing you, in no uncertain terms, the direct link between your inner state and your outer reality. If you spend your day worrying about not having enough money, you may suddenly get an unexpected bill, or find that your wallet is missing. If you are harboring a deep-seated fear of rejection, you might receive a critical email or experience a social snub. This is not the universe punishing you. It is the universe providing you with immediate, undeniable biofeedback on your vibrational output. It is lovingly saying, "Look, this is what you are creating with your focus. Is this what you truly want?" The purpose is to train you to become the master of your own mind, the vigilant guardian at the gate of your thoughts. During these 5 days, you must practice radical mental hygiene. When a negative or fearful thought arises, you cannot afford to indulge it. You must catch it, acknowledge it without judgment, and consciously pivot to a thought that feels better. This is not about spiritual bypassing or pretending everything is okay. It is about understanding the physics of creation. You are being taught to use your focus like a sculptor's chisel, to consciously and deliberately carve out the reality you desire. Those who remain unaware will be tossed around in the sea of their own chaotic thoughts, creating and then reacting to negative circumstances, trapping themselves in a self-perpetuating loop of victimhood. They will call it bad luck. You will know it as the raw, unfiltered power of creation, and you will learn to wield it with wisdom, intention, and grace. If you have been seeing the signs, if the numbers are speaking to you and the universe is leaving you personal love notes in the form of feathers and synchronicities, I need you to claim this powerful connection right now. Go to the comments and declare, "I am a conscious creator, and I am in divine dialogue with the universe." By typing this, you are amplifying your signal. You are telling the cosmos that you are not just a passive observer but an active participant in this magical co-creation. You are stepping fully into your power. Do it now, and feel the universe respond with an even greater wave of magic in your life. This leads us to the seventh and final strange sign, which is the culmination of all the others. It is the most profound, and the one that truly separates the chosen ones from those who are still slumbering. This sign is the spontaneous activation of latent spiritual gifts and the call to service. As your energy body is cleared, your consciousness expands, and your connection to the divine becomes crystal clear. You will begin to experience the spontaneous awakening of your innate soul-level gifts. These are the abilities that have been lying dormant within your spiritual DNA for lifetimes, waiting for your frequency to reach the precise level required for their activation. This portal is the final click in the cosmic tumbler lock. For some, this will manifest as a dramatic increase in intuition. You will simply know things without knowing how you know them. You will know who is calling before you look at your phone. You will get a sudden strong feeling that you should take a different route home, only to learn later that you narrowly avoided a major accident. This is your claircognizance, clear knowing, coming online. Trust these intuitive hits as if your life depends on it, because in many ways it does. For others, the activation will be clairsentience, or clear feeling. You will be able to walk into a room and instantly feel the emotional energy of the space. You will be able to sense the true feelings and intentions of others, regardless of the words they are speaking. You are becoming a highly attuned empath, able to read the energetic signatures of people and places. This gift requires strong boundaries, as you learn to distinguish between your own emotions and the emotions of others. Many of you will experience an awakening of your clairvoyance or clear seeing. You may start to see shimmering auras of light around people, plants, and animals. You might see fleeting geometric patterns or light grids superimposed over your normal vision. When you close your eyes to meditate, you may be shown vivid images, scenes, or even short movies that contain symbolic guidance. This is your third eye, your pineal gland, decalcifying and opening to perceive the energetic realities that exist just beyond the visible light spectrum. Beyond these psychic senses, some of you will feel a powerful and undeniable pull towards specific healing modalities. You may feel a sudden intense urge to learn about Reiki, sound healing, herbalism, or quantum energy work. Your hands may begin to feel warm or tingly, a sign that healing life force energy, or prana, is beginning to flow through you. This is the healer archetype within you being awakened. You are being called to step into your role as a conduit for divine healing energy for yourself, for others, and for the planet. But the most important aspect of this seventh sign is not just the activation of the gifts themselves, but the overwhelming heart-centered call to service that accompanies them. You will wake up one morning with a burning, unshakable desire to help, to contribute, to be of service to humanity's awakening in a tangible way. The old pursuits of ego, chasing money for its own sake, seeking fame, or accumulating material possessions, will feel utterly empty and meaningless. A deep soul-level purpose will begin to crystallize within you. You will feel a profound sense of responsibility to use your newfound gifts and awareness to guide, heal, and uplift others. This is the clarion call of your soul's mission. It is the reason you, as a chosen one, incarnated on this planet at this exact time. The chaos and confusion that the unprepared will be feeling is the very thing you are uniquely equipped to soothe. Your calm presence, your intuitive wisdom, and your loving heart are the medicine that the world desperately needs right now. The portal is not just upgrading you for your own benefit, it is commissioning you. It is knighting you as a divine agent of change, a lighthouse in the storm. Responding to this call is the final and most important step in integrating the portal's energies. It is the moment you stop being a mere recipient of the light and become an active transmitter of it. This is your destiny, and it is knocking at the door of your heart. This is urgent. Do not skip this. Watch the members-only briefing. Your Gent Alert. September 21st, 22 new moon is about to change everything. What happens next will shock every spiritually awake chosen one. I reveal the activations and protections you must do before the new moon lands. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment now. This window won't wait. Now, with the 7 signs laid bare, you might feel a sense of clarity, a profound recognition of the subtle and not so subtle shifts occurring within and around you. But understanding the signs is merely reading the chapter headings of a sacred text. We must now go deeper into the very subtext of this cosmic event to understand the profound why behind this activation and the specific spiritual initiations you as a chosen one will be required to pass. For this portal is not merely an upgrade, it is a final examination. It is a crucible designed to test your mastery, to burn away the final vestiges of the person you used to be, and to forge you into the luminous being you were born to become. This period marks what the ancient mystics referred to as the Great Bifurcation, or the splitting of worlds. Imagine two distinct rivers of reality flowing from a single source. For millennia, these rivers have flowed side by side, so close that one could easily step from one to the other. One river is the timeline of the third dimension, a reality based on fear, separation, control, and limitation. The other river is the timeline of the fifth dimension, a reality based on unconditional love, unity consciousness, sovereignty, and infinite potential. This lunar eclipse portal is the energetic equivalent of a massive geological event that is carving a deep canyon between these two rivers, separating their courses permanently. From September 17th to the 21st, every soul on this planet will, consciously or unconsciously, make a choice about which river they will flow with. This is not a choice made with the logical mind, but with the dominant frequency of their being. Those vibrating in fear, blame, and victimhood will find their reality solidifying into a denser, more restrictive experience. The systems of control they secretly crave will become more overt. Their world will seem to grow darker, more chaotic, and more hopeless. But you, the chosen ones, are here to be the anchors for the 5D timeline. Your light, your consciousness, and your unwavering faith in a better world are the very forces that are pulling this higher reality into tangible manifestation. And because you carry this great responsibility, you will be presented with a series of spiritual tests during this 5-day window. These are your karmic final exams. They are not designed to make you fail, but to give you the opportunity to demonstrate your soul's mastery and to claim your spiritual power once and for all. The first test you will face is the test of absolute sovereignty. As your truth becomes crystal clear to you, the universe will send people and situations to challenge it, to tempt you back into the old patterns of people-pleasing, self-abandonment, and conformity. A family member may suddenly create a drama designed to pull you back into a toxic dynamic you thought you had escaped. An old boss might offer you a seemingly perfect job that you know, in your soul, is a golden cage that will dim your light. Friends from your past may mock your new spiritual beliefs or try to guilt you into participating in low vibrational activities. These are not random annoyances, they are orchestrated tests. The universe is asking you, do you truly believe in your own inner authority? Are you willing to honor your soul's guidance, even if it means disappointing others? Are you prepared to choose your own sacred peace over the hollow validation of the external world? Passing this test requires you to stand firmly in your energetic boundaries, to speak your truth with love, but without apology, and to walk away from any person or situation that demands you shrink yourself to make them comfortable. Every time you say a clear, compassionate no to what is not for you, you cast a powerful vote for the 5D timeline. You declare your sovereignty, and the universe will rush to rearrange reality to support your courageous choice. The second initiation is the test of radical forgiveness. The emotional clearing we spoke of earlier will bring old wounds to the surface. But this test goes a step further. The portal will not just bring up the memory of a past hurt, it will often manifest a situation in your present reality that mirrors it perfectly. Or it may even bring the actual person who wounded you back into your orbit. An old ex might suddenly text you. A parent with whom you have a fraught relationship might call to push the same old buttons. This is the universe giving you a chance to pass the final exam on this particular karmic lesson. The test is not to see if you will let them back into your life, but to see if you can look upon them and the situation without the intense emotional charge of the past. Can you see the soul behind the personality, the wound behind the behavior? Can you find it within yourself to genuinely wish them well and release them from the energetic prison of your resentment? Radical forgiveness is not about condoning harmful behavior. It is the ultimate act of energetic self-liberation. It is you taking back the vast amounts of life force energy that have been tied up in old grievances and victim stories. When you truly forgive, you cut the karmic cords, freeing both yourself and the other person to move on. During these 5 days, when an old ghost appears, see it not as an attack, but as a sacred opportunity to set yourself free. Bless them, release them, and reclaim your power. The final and most profound initiation is the test of the quantum leap. This is the test of pure faith. After you have proven your sovereignty and cleared your karmic slate through forgiveness, the universe will present you with a door. This door will represent a massive, terrifying, and exhilarating leap onto your highest timeline. It could be the sudden, inexplicable urge to quit your stable but soulless job. It could be the clear guidance to end a long-term relationship that is comfortable but not expansive. It could be the call to move across the country, to start a new creative project with no guarantee of success, or to finally share your spiritual truth with the world. There will be no logical reason to walk through this door. Your ego mind will scream at you with 1,000 reasons why it's a terrible idea. But your soul, your heart, your entire being will be screaming yes. This is the ultimate test of trust. It is the universe asking, do you trust me? Do you trust yourself? Do you believe in the reality you have been asking for enough to let go of the one you are in? Those who hesitate, who allow the fear-based logic of the 3D mind to win, will find that the door closes and the opportunity dissolves. But those who have the courage to take that leap of faith, to jump into the unknown armed only with their intuition and their trust in the divine, will find that the universe will rise up to meet them in the most magical and miraculous ways. They will discover that a net does not appear before you jump, it is woven by the act of jumping itself. You will be faced with these tests. I guarantee it. They are your gateway. If you feel the truth of these words in your bones, if you can already sense these initiations lining up on your path, I want you to prepare your spirit right now. Go to the comments and declare your strength and your readiness. Type, I am sovereign. I am free. I pass every test with grace and love. This is more than an affirmation. It is a shield of light you are casting around yourself. It is a message to your soul that you are ready for your own graduation. Beyond these spiritual initiations, your physical body will be undergoing its own profound and often confusing recalibration process. We spoke of cravings for lighter foods, but the symptoms go much deeper. Many of you will experience what is known as ascension flu. You might feel intense fatigue, body aches that move from place to place with no discernible cause, headaches, especially around the forehead or crown, and even mild flu-like symptoms without actually being sick. This is not an illness. It is your physical vessel struggling to keep up with the massive frequency jump. Your entire cellular structure is being rewritten from a carbon-based blueprint to a crystalline-based one, capable of holding and transmitting more light. This is a monumental biological undertaking. Be gentle with yourself. Rest when you feel tired, even if your mind tells you that you should be productive. Your most important work right now is happening on a cellular level. You may also experience strange energetic phenomena in your body. Many report a buzzing or vibrating sensation, especially while trying to fall asleep. This is your macabre, your light body, spinning at a higher velocity. You might feel intense heat or tingling in your palms, or at the crown of your head, signs that your chakras are being activated and cleared. Heart palpitations, or a feeling of your heart fluttering, are also incredibly common. This is not a medical issue in this context, but rather the expansion of your heart chakra, the anahata, as it opens to receive and transmit higher frequencies of unconditional love. The key is not to go into fear. Do not rush to diagnose yourself with a myriad of illnesses. Instead, when you feel these strange sensations, place your hand on that part of your body and breathe into it. Thank your body for the incredible work it is doing to embody this new light. Reassure it that it is safe. By meeting these physical symptoms with love and gratitude instead of fear, you assist the integration process, making it smoother and more graceful. Your body is not failing you. It is ascending with you. It is your sacred temple, and it deserves your utmost patience, care, and reverence during this extraordinary transformation. So, here you stand. At the threshold of this monumental event, you understand the 7 strange signs, the sacred echo in your hearing, the quantum time slips altering your perception of reality, the emotional polarity that is purging your soul, the vivid dreamscapes granting you access to the Akashic records, the great energetic mismatch recalibrating your entire life, the accelerated synchronicities confirming your path, and the spontaneous activation of your spiritual gifts, calling you to a higher purpose. Recognizing these signs is the first crucial step, but it is not enough. The universe requires your conscious and active participation. This is not a spectator sport. You must learn how to navigate this potent energetic wave, how to harness its power for your highest good and the good of all, and how to avoid the pitfalls that will ensnare those who are moving through this period in a state of fear and unconsciousness. What I am about to share with you now are the sacred protocols, the practical steps, and the spiritual technologies you can use over these next 5 days to integrate this massive influx of lunar eclipse energy with grace, power, and intention. This is your personal instruction manual for ascension. First and foremost, you must prioritize radical grounding. The sheer volume of high-frequency light pouring onto the planet can make you feel ungrounded, spacey, and disconnected from your body. It can feel like you have one foot in this world and one in the higher dimensions, which can be disorienting and even anxiety-inducing. Grounding is your anchor. It is what allows you to be a stable container for this immense cosmic power. The most effective way to do this is through direct contact with the earth. Each day, for at least 10 minutes, I want you to go outside and stand barefoot on the grass, the dirt, or the sand. This practice is called earthing. As you stand there, close your eyes and visualize roots growing from the soles of your feet, burrowing deep, deep down into the heart of Mother Earth, connecting with her crystalline core. Feel her stable, nurturing, and powerful energy being drawn up through your roots into your body, anchoring your light body firmly into your physical vessel. You can also work with grounding crystals. Carry a piece of black tourmaline, smoky quartz, or hematite in your pocket. These stones have a dense, heavy vibration that helps to pull your energy down and stabilize your auric field. Grounding foods are also essential. Think root vegetables, potatoes, carrots, beets, as well as protein-rich foods that help you feel solid and present in your body. Avoiding excessive caffeine and sugar during this period is critical, as they will only amplify the ungrounded, scattered energy. Grounding is your non-negotiable daily practice. It is the foundation upon which everything else is built. Without it, the powerful energies of the portal can overwhelm your nervous system, leading to burnout and short-circuiting your spiritual upgrade. The second protocol is to create a sacred energetic sanctuary. As we discussed, your sensitivity to your environment will be at an all-time high. You must be the fierce protector of your personal energy field. This means consciously curating your home and your personal space to be a high vibrational haven. Begin by physically cleaning and decluttering your space. Clutter creates stagnant energy, and you need the chi to flow freely. After cleaning, perform an energetic clearing. You can do this by burning white sage, Palo Santo, or frankincense resin, allowing the sacred smoke to permeate every corner of your home, neutralizing any dense or negative energies. As you do this, hold the intention: I cleanse this space of all energies that are not of the highest light and love. Only peace, harmony, and divine consciousness may reside here. You can also use sound to clear your space. Ringing a bell, using a singing bowl, or playing high-frequency solfeggio tones will break up dense energy patterns. Limit the amount of chaotic energy you allow into your sanctuary. This means being very mindful of the media you consume. Turn off the mainstream news, which is a fire hose of fear programming. Unfollow social media accounts that promote drama, division, or low self-worth. Your home must become a temple, a charging station for your soul. It is the sacred container where you can safely integrate these powerful downloads without interference from the chaotic energy of the outside world. This also means being discerning about who you allow into your home. If someone consistently drains your energy or brings drama, it is perfectly acceptable and necessary to lovingly decline their visit during this sensitive period. Protecting your sanctuary is an act of profound self-love. The third and perhaps most vital practice is conscious hydration and light nourishment. Water is a crystalline conductor of energy and information. As these cosmic light codes pour into the planet's atmosphere, they are literally programming the water. When you drink water, you are not just hydrating your physical cells, you are drinking liquid light, ingesting cosmic intelligence that will help to upgrade your DNA. It is absolutely crucial that you drink an abundance of pure filtered water during these 5 days, more than you usually would. And you can amplify its power. Hold your glass of water in your hands before you drink it. Close your eyes and speak a prayer or an intention into it. Words like love, gratitude, healing, and clarity have a high vibration that will structure the water molecules into beautiful, coherent patterns. You are creating a personalized elixir for your ascension. You can also place your water in the sunlight or moonlight for a few hours to infuse it with solar and lunar codes. When it comes to food, think light. Your body will be craving foods that are alive with life force energy. Fresh, organic fruits and vegetables, especially leafy greens, are packed with biophotons, particles of light. Eating these foods is a direct way to raise your physical vibration and make it easier for your body to integrate the incoming energies. Avoid dense, heavy processed foods that require a lot of energy to digest. Digestion is an energy-intensive process, and you want to conserve your energy for the spiritual and energetic work you are doing. Think of it this way. You are upgrading your entire operating system. You wouldn't try to run a sophisticated new software program on a computer that's clogged with viruses and junk files. Your body is your biological computer. Keep it clean, clear, and nourished with the highest quality fuel you can provide. Finally, I want to leave you with a simple but profoundly powerful portal integration ritual that you can perform each night before you sleep, from September 17th to the 21st. Find a quiet space where you will not be disturbed. You can light a candle if you wish. Sit comfortably with your spine straight. Close your eyes and take 3 deep, cleansing breaths. With each exhale, release the worries and energies of the day. Now bring your awareness to your heart center. Imagine a brilliant, beautiful sphere of golden white light glowing in your chest. Feel its warmth, its love, its peace. This is the seat of your soul, your direct connection to Source. Hold your focus on this light. Now say aloud or in your mind, I call upon my higher self, my spirit guides, and my angelic team of the highest light and love. I ask for your assistance in integrating the energies of this sacred lunar portal for my highest and greatest good. I open myself to receive the codes of light, the wisdom, and the activations that are aligned with my divine soul's mission. I release all fear, all resistance, and all patterns that no longer serve me. I anchor my being in the frequency of unconditional love, and I declare my readiness to step fully into the next chapter of my soul's evolution. And so it is. Sit in the silence for a few minutes after this invocation, simply feeling, simply being. Allow the energy to move through you. You may feel tingling, warmth, or see colors in your mind's eye. Just allow and receive. This simple ritual aligns your intention with the cosmic flow. It signals to the universe that you are a conscious, willing participant in this grand event. It transforms you from a passive recipient into a sovereign co-creator. This is your moment. This is what you came here for. The world is in the midst of a profound metamorphosis, and you, the chosen ones, are the midwives of this rebirth. The path ahead will not always be easy. It requires courage, faith, and a radical commitment to your own inner truth. There will be moments of doubt. There will be people who misunderstand you, but you must hold fast to the knowing in your heart, the undeniable truth of your own experience. The 7 signs are your confirmation. The practices I have shared are your tools. Your soul's mission is your fuel. You are not alone in this. There are millions of us all across the globe, waking up together, remembering who we are. We are a network of light, a grid of consciousness that is holding this planet steady as she ascends. Every time you choose love over fear, every time you honor your intuition, every time you hold compassion for those who are still struggling, you strengthen that grid. If this message has reached your heart, if it has resonated in the deepest chambers of your soul, then this is your final call to action. I want you to share this message. Share it with anyone you feel might be ready to hear it. You will be guided. Your intuition will tell you who needs this activation key. Do not hesitate. You could be the catalyst for someone else's awakening. And finally, before you go, I want you to go to the comments one last time. I want you to type the most powerful declaration of all. Type, I am awake, I am ready, I am here to serve. Let these words be your vow, your sacred contract with the universe and with your own divine soul. Let it be the trumpet call that announces your arrival. The portal is opening. The new world is being born, and you are at the very heart of it all. Welcome home.